Assalamu alaikum. Peace to the true and living. Do for self or die. Separation or death. That's all I have to say. Do for self or die. Separation or death. The black man in America, he lives up the truth. He's cowardly. He's full of envy, lust. He cannot control his emotions. The time period that we're in now, with the advent of all of these podcasts and social media demonstrations that the white man brought forth. And the white man brought this forth so in these times that we're in now, that the people can come onto such a platform and can be a bearing of witness to that which they are for and that which they are against. The whole world right now is in a flux due to the lying on the reality of God. Regardless of what anyone says, religious knowledge is what's dominating in the world. And that's because people, be they black, white, brown, or yellow, they take everything and they make a religion out of it. But that 5% poor righteous teacher, who is all wise, and he teach that God is a living man, the black man of Asia, the supreme being. And he do not believe in the teachings of the 10% bloodsuckers of the poor. And these bloodsuckers, they teach the poor lies. Lying. That's where the world is right now. Lying. And people are making an untold amount of money based on lying. So the world, as we know it, is ruled by liars. But the world, as we knew it, is over. So a new civilization has to be built. And there's not a God coming down in the sky, from the sky, to do a damn thing for any of us. What we have to build a new world is a new wisdom, is a superior wisdom. And you have to separate yourself and be focused on doing something for self. Now, on this subject of the black man and the black woman going against one another, no black man should go before anyone and criticize the black woman, regardless of her condition. If you as a black man are not interested in building a new world of freedom, justice, and equality and peace, then just shut the hell up talking about the black woman. The black woman is in the condition she's in due to the condition of the black man. The black woman do not need the black man to submit to the white man. You're trying to get the black woman to submit to you, black man, while you yourself are in total submission and obedience to the white man. Though you scream and you get up and you say all these fancy words and you talk all this sugar, honey, iced tea, at the end of the day, without doing for self, and I know this is backwards, but that's okay, without doing for self and separation, you're still a white man's slave. I'm about to say another word, but so I'm going to go outside and load up my trailer, and I'm going to work to cut me some grass today. And those of you who are interested in doing something for self, visit www.thedoforselfacademy.org. Do for self is spelled just like this: D-O, the number 4, S, not the dollar sign, S-E-L-F, academy.org. That is the doforselfacademy.org. And you can read about our program, what we've been trying to do. And I don't have any help from anybody. Quite frankly, I think we're F-U-K-K-E-D. But I'm going to keep fighting just in case I'm wrong. and in having a conversation with several of my comrades, and when I express what I just said, they don't have anything to say, but God gonna take care of it. And my response is, how? Where's this God that you're talking about is going to come and fix this? As a Muslim who adheres to the teachings of Islam as taught by Elijah Muhammad, I understand the reality that the man who came from the East by the name of Master W.D. Farad Muhammad, he was born in 1877 and he made himself known here in America to the black people in 1930. And what has happened, the community has ignored his wisdom while focusing on his person. He's already come and did what he was supposed to do, which is to come, raise up a messenger, teach that messenger very intensely for a period of time, and give the messenger the intellectual tools to build a new world. And that messenger, who is Elijah Muhammad, for 43 and a half years, that's what he presented. He presented the intellectual tools to build a new world. In his entire 43 and one half years of work, he gave his people here in America the intellectual tools to build a new world. But you're sitting at home waiting on a mystery God to come and build a world for you. And now that your wisdom has run out, you're just lying. And this is from the most well-known person who the people recognize as the face of the Lost Foundation of Islam. It includes him, his organization, and probably 99.9% of everybody else. I am an exception. I don't adhere to that. So that makes me a very lonely man, makes me a very isolated individual. There is nobody coming to save us. I'm going to say this again. No one is coming to save us. We are on our own. In the manufacturing of one Jesus, Yaqub, who was the maker of the white man, he didn't teach them of Jesus. He taught them how to lie, how to murder, how to come among the original people and cause division. He taught them lies. He taught them to do this establishment, which is to divide and conquer. So what they did, they were able to take what they've learned from Yaqub and pass it on from one generation to the next. And here we are 6,600 years later, and they're still carrying out Yaqub's teachings. Black man, you got the greatest teaching that has ever existed, and you don't think like that. So Yaqub's history is given to us for a reason. I'm gonna drink this coffee and go on to work. Y'all have a great day. This is the God, Jasir Hassan Abdul Kabir. Peace and power to the righteous.